Hi, welcome back to Soft Matters, the best place to be when life gets hard. My name is Emilie, and this morning I woke up feeling super stiff. Like everything is cracking, my joints are sore and stiff, and my back is in pain, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do know I'm in my premenstrual phase. And usually that's when things start to get tight and tensed. And then there's just like an unnamed discomfort and just like a general, contraction of sorts in my body. So this is a practice for when you feel that kind of sticky heaviness, and it's just very gentle, very slow. It's gonna be short also. It's just to get those juices flowing, and to get you back into your body. And it's not like a workout, so you can like, whoo. It's more like, okay, whoo, everything feels stuck, but we can just very gently roll and turn and stretch things into ease again. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'm already doing it. So do whatever you need. Take whatever you need, and then let's meet in a seated position. Just to take a few breaths, just a very brief moment. We're not gonna sit too long with the discomfort, but we are gonna give it a moment to just be there. So let's breathe into the body, into the belly. Big breaths in through the nose. Big breath in together. Breathe in. And on a breath out, you allow yourself to release and to maybe make sound. Do that again. And now with every breath in you take, you start making some moves that feel nice. So maybe the shoulders come up. And as you exhale, maybe the shoulders come down and you open up that chest. And maybe this time the elbows join. Like you're very gently waking up and stretching out the body. Next time, maybe the arms come up. Reaching on a breath in. Exhale. Dropping it down. One more. Now the arms come sideways and up. And breathe it out. Maybe cactus arms on your way down. And just start feeling the space around you. Start taking up space. Maybe the stuckness in your body can just be released in this space around you, you know? Breathe in, make it big, use your space. Exhale, shake it out, whichever way suits you now. Breathing in, take up space, explore what it's like to reach through the fingertips and to release and let go again. And maybe this taking up space with the arms, maybe the upper body is gonna join now. Reaching, maybe you go forward and exhale. Maybe you curl into your own chest and you round your back. And breathing in, opening up, exhale, sink it down. And maybe now, when you're breathing out, you also really allow the upper body to curl back into and fold onto yourself. And then breathing and opening up. Exhale, allow yourself to fold. And then you're gonna feel the stretch probably in the neck and in the upper back and also in the lower back. Allow for those stretches to be there. And maybe even look for those stretches. Where you feel sore, lean into that stretch and then, release it, allow it to release. And now let's place the right hand onto the floor and the left arm is going to reach up and over, and we're going for that side stretch. Let's hang here for a moment. For me, the sides can be really sticky, so this is very challenging. So be gentle with yourself. Make sure that both sitting bones stay glued to the floor. Your lower body is heavy and your upper body is light. And then on a breath in, you reach up again, and then you place the left hand to the floor and the right arm comes up and over. Whew. Wow, that's really sore. We're meeting our liver on that side, so that can give you quite the information on your liver health situation. Breathing in, taking it to the other side again. Wow. And really try to keep your chest open, your heart open to the sky. And then now from this movement, we're gonna drop the upper body down and sway it over the floor and coming into that stretch on the other side. And then fold again and roll over to the other side. One more time to the left. And one more time to the right. And then coming back to center. And now just let's take a very brief moment to feel the difference between when you started just only a few minutes ago and how your body feels now. I can feel there's little pearls of sweat on my face a little, but also alongside of my spine. And I know this feeling when I'm with my osteopath and she's doing all the right things. That's when everything starts to flow again. The spinal cord is coming alive and it's creating heat. So that's a good sign. We're doing all the right things. And the body's smiling at me. So maybe you like to do this little inquiry for yourself. And very particular, like, what do you feel? Not like, oh, I feel light, but really find a nuance that you can become aware of. One little shift, one little change that feels nice. One little conquering of the stiffness, of the stuckness, of the stickiness. All right. Let's take one more big breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. That's the peacock, sighing it out as well. And then let's get on to all fours and let's do those juicy rolls for the spine. So maybe you'd like to start all the way in a child's pose, rounding yourself through all the way to the front of the mat, coming into a cobra. And make it a baby cobra, because beginning of the day everything is stiff and sore. Don't overdo, and just very gently open up your body. And so we're here in this cobra. This is a nice place for a big breath in, opening up, pressing into the hands. Exhaling, allowing to fall to the floor and to maybe even come back. Maybe all the way into your child's pose, but maybe you are good in just all fours and keeping it small and just going for this cat-cow. And if you stay here in the cat-cow, try this, maybe explore a little the sides as well. If you're used to just doing the regular cat-cow, see what it's like to also bend the sides. How can you stretch out those sides? How can you reach those spots And just listen to your body, because your body will tell you. I mean, it's probably telling you. Mine is telling me where tension is at. So I just follow the tension and I lean into it very gently. Opening up and really starting to enjoy this moving. Enjoying the fact that you can guide your body, or maybe better said, you can allow your body to guide you into these pockets of tension and to release it. So this is like a team effort you're doing. You're asking your body, hey, what are you feeling? And you're allowing yourself to lean into those places. So it can be felt and it can be released. And when you feel like, no, I'm not done yet. I need one more really juicy cat here. Yeah, so that's also a thing, you know. Sometimes you just need to stay in one place and really feel that out. Lean into maybe a certain pain or a certain contraction and just stay there for a moment and breathe. But maybe not for you today. Maybe you are still moving and dancing. Take what you need. All right. Let's bring that into stillness again. Come to a child's pose, or maybe a puppy pose. For me, the puppy is amazing because I have quite some kidney difficulties lately. And this really addresses like that middle back and the upper back, and also the neck is very much addressed. So you can lean on your chin or on your forehead. So that's, for me, that's a really nice pose right now. But you take what you need. A gentle child's pose. Maybe the arms are out the front. Maybe you wrap them around you. The legs might be wide or just close together. Listen to your body. You have options. Make it nice and soft. And breathe. And if something doesn't feel right, allow yourselves to change. And if that's your pattern, you're always moving and changing, then maybe see what it's like to be still for a moment and stay in one place. You have options. Always options. There's always a choice. Alright, on a breath in, we're coming up onto all fours. And we're going to reach that right leg to the back, curling the toes under, stretching out that. Hamstring, a lot of cracking there. And then you drop that heel to the floor, the right heel, and you open up that right arm to the side. Left arm is still on the floor. And then maybe you find you reach your fingers over your head, your arm over your head, and that outside of the right foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat, and it's really causing a massive stretch. And exhale, take it back onto the floor. A cat-cow. This move, this very simple move, it's always a great reset and a great checking in with your spine. There is no cat-cow ever lost on a spine, so you can't cat-cow enough or too much. And now let's do the same thing on the other side. The left foot is going to curl under, reaching back, and just give it a little wiggle, a little sway. feeling that out, what's going on there. And then that left heel is going to drop to the floor, and the left arm is going to come up and open. Right hand is still on the floor. And then maybe reaching over your head, opening up that entire left side. Ooh. Maybe a little roll in the wrist, opening up that space, opening up your chest to the sky, reaching through the fingertips and to that outer edge of your left foot, and then bringing it back to the floor. Another cat cow. Roll it out. Very gentle, very soft, following the needs of your body. And then we're going to curl the toes under. And just for a moment, we're going to hover the knees like a few inches above the floor. We're just going to heat up that core, because the heat created from the inside, from seeming stillness, because we're actually... Oh, hey, Suki Patootie. Oh, there's our tiny, cute little tiger. Sorry for that. So yeah, it seems like you're in stillness, but we're creating heat from the inside. Oh, that's another nice way to heat up the spine, the core, and to get the juices flowing. And maybe you like a little movement, like going back, meeting the thighs with the belly, and then coming back to the front. See what it's like to create this heat. Maybe you're not enjoying, maybe you need to take a little moment, rest the knees on the floor, take it, if that's what you like. Maybe you like to go up a little. Maybe you like to get the knees off. Like give it a little, I don't know, whatever. Feel the heat, and when you feel like you've had enough, come into a juicy first down dog. Wow, this is not juicy, this is really sticky. Allow the head to hang loose, release the head and neck, let it be free. Like, shake the head, nod the head a little yes, a little no, and for me also the jaw responds when I get into my first downward dog. So allow that to release. Pedal out the dog. Maybe you drop the hips to one side a little and then to the other side to give that really deep stretch. And then when you feel like you've had enough, we're gonna walk to the front of the mat. And go for a lovely dangling pose. Maybe you grab the elbows, or maybe your hands are just loose on the floor. Maybe you take a little sway. Allow that upper body to be really heavy, and maybe you like your legs really nice and bent. Maybe you like them a little stretched. And this seems like a very easy, simple pose, but there's a lot going on. And maybe that's what you're feeling right now. Allow for it to be whatever it is. Don't judge the pose, don't judge the sensations. Or maybe you're not feeling anything and you're like, this is boring. Well, you're in a reverse, so blood is flowing through your head, to your head. And there's a lot going on, even though you can't see or maybe even feel it. Trust the process. All right. And now we're going to place the right hand onto the floor, bend the right knee. So the left leg is still stretched, still straight. And then you reach the left arm up to the sky. Now that's supposed to give you quite the stretch right there. It's giving it to me. Ah, nice big breath in and out, releasing, taking it to the other side. Left hand comes to the floor, left leg bends, right leg is straight, and the right hand reaches towards the sky. Maybe roll out the wrist a little. Open up that chest. And taking it to the other side again. Last time on this side, make it juicy. Right hand to the floor, right knee bent, left leg is straight, and the left arm is reaching towards the sky. And on an exhale, bringing it back down. Last time on this side. Left hand to the floor, left leg is bent, right leg is straight, right hand is reaching towards the sky. Exhale, bring it all to the floor, knees royally bent. Maybe a little sway, a little bounce. I like a bounce. And then very slowly you're going to roll yourself up so the feet are super firmly planted onto the floor. The knees are nicely bent and you're very slowly rolling up. And the last thing that's rolling up is your chin and your shoulders as they open up to the world. Ah, wow. Ah, hello world. Wow. Pardon me. This is a very different way of addressing the world. Oh wow, it feels really nice. I can try to meet my shoulder blades behind, like my back. So my chest is really nice and open. My palms are facing towards the front. They're open. Ah, my shoulders are dropped away from my ears. Ah, wow, this feels really nice. So maybe let's take one last reach over the head, arms sideways up and over the head. Exhale, opening the arms, cactus arms, opening and then releasing the arms back to the side. And maybe let's have a last little shake, maybe a jump. Maybe you like to like, I don't know, stroke the energy off of you. Oh, wow. All right. I'm like sweaty in my face. Oh. In my back. Yeah, I really feel like I've, yeah. I feel amazing basically. Thank you so much for taking this time out to open up, to not sit in stiffness and stuckness, but just to give you this tiny little time and this moment of just like getting into that body and get the juices flowing. I know how hard it is when I get stuck, when I feel stuck, when I feel stiff, sore, all of that. It's just, I get into this, never mind, it's not gonna change anything kind of mode. Very black and white, like it's already shit, so never mind, not worth it. But every time when I get to convince my mind to listen to my body and to just get on the mat and have this little practice, magic happens. I hope that for you the same thing happened. And you can continue practicing. I mean, we got lots of other videos happening. And you can just keep on moving. That's usually what happens to me. Once I get out of the rut, out of the stuckness, that's when like energy opens up again and where I get inspiration to keep on going. So I'm definitely going to keep on going, but I'm going to let you off the hook and get on with your day or your night.